And where we left off was Phineas is under attack. He said, don't forget their corporate swine, their pigs. What I think is going to happen. Here's my hot take. We about to see a plot twist. We're about to see a plot twist. Plot twist is going to be Phineas is not quite completely the good guy no matter what.
Now arriving at.
I'm trying to think about what we'll do tonight if we beat this a little earlier, because I know this is the last quest. In fact, I probably should save here, just so we have one. I'm going to save over this. I don't feel like that was not actually the point of no return. There was still options available to us there. Right here. And what that'll do is, if we can't do the DLC after we've beat the game, well, we'll have a save that's before that. Just got my car cleaned out. Nice. This is the brand new car, right? Because the other car got totaled. Negotiate with Sprath for territory. Install. Let's say assisting. Just got my car clean things put in yesterday. Got the new car yesterday. Nice. Needs some work, but it's a car. It's a car. What kind of car did you get, Miss Parker? Thanks a lot for being here again. Miss Parker. Thank you. So where did they bust in at? Where's his traps? Like, nothing changed here. He supposedly booby-trapped the hell out of this place to prepare for their entrance, but nothing actually changed. And how would they get in anyways? He was always behind the glass. I want to know why that shot is blocked. I hate how slow the scope is. I'm honestly fine with that. I want to start this off with a sniper. If this is going to be it, then I want to at least use our build once. What I'm trying to think about is, we've not been streaming that long. It's like 4 hours, so we either play some Borderlands, or if I'm just not really feeling like useful progress, then Apex or Rogue Company. Just to hang out with you guys and stream a little longer. Fucking fly. Let's put a save right outside this door. Since we know there's gonna... It's not even that tough of a fight. It's just like two... Shit. Well, I guess we're gonna save right here. We're gonna have two saves. One for the DLC and one... That was a bad shot. I shouldn't have done that.
Down they go! Get down!
Dude, that guy with the shot cannon, holy shit. It's, when you hardscope like that, like this one, look how fast that moves. It's nothing. But when you use the sniper, excuse me, that shit does not move. Wherever you put it is basically where it's gonna sit. Okay, well, I don't know why they would only send 4 guys. Bubbles, no! Hold on, we gotta loot first, Phineas. I know the fate of the Halcyon system hangs in the balance, but we gotta loot first. We gotta loot. A lot of Syspigs this time. I thought there was only like 1 the last time. It straight up wants us to get in there. There's a path in there now? Oh, there was always a path in there. Maybe we noticed that during the 12-month period that it took us to beat this game. This is where they got it. Why would he not booby-trap the whole thing? Is he really not willing to leave his lab? Hold on, gotta loot first. Very interesting plot point about to develop itself, but gotta loot first. Oh, there it is. Terminal password. Here we go. What's up with the winding corridors? Look at that eddy out there. It's the hand of God. Speaking of toilets on the Unreliable and back there, NASA just released its like $5.2 billion toilet. Contingency plan activated. Publishing last will and testament. Success. Please present login. Continue. Enter the passcode. You are seeing this screen. I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. The screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the ether. Of the aether, as they call it. Of the other. They call it the other. If this is Cornelius, I've prepared an emergency care package located in the hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. No, must delete entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. The Hope... Oh, we might get the secrets revealed here. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists. So naturally, they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope colonists. Only corporate would authorize my request. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. Welcome back, Wilso. Beangasm. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others. But in the end, his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. So it said there were 9,999. So how many died? How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experiment on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. I'm assuming he made a dent and still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological tool significant. Jeez. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never really find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right. I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me. I have my equipment. Now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Kept secret, but not forgotten. So what was in there? You just mentioned something important can be found in a secret compartment in his room. You should go retrieve it. You just sent your transmission something about corporate pigs. This is where the battle took place. Tartarus, then? So there is another world. Ooh, Finn's Force. Oh, jeez. This thing's gonna be good. Fun times barrel. This thing's broken as fuck. So at the end of the game, they just straight up give you the gun. Brave New World. Now, this is the last quest in the game, as far as I know. Subject may be unstable. So, what we... Obviously, there should be a workbench around here. I think there always was. You would think there'd be a workbench in a lab. Maybe there's not. It doesn't matter. It's on our ship. Obviously, we're going to tinker this. I probably shouldn't have put so much money into that sniper rifle that never really worked out. I guess the best sniper in the game is actually at the very beginning of the game, but we missed that opportunity. Unreliable takes flight. Maybe we'll make a little progress in Borderlands and then play a little PvP and then call it once we've beat this tonight. Definitely should save here. So we don't need this one anymore. That'll be our save point in case we can't do DLCs after we beat it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
I've done everybody's quest, so I'm not too worried about like a last conversation with people unless it's important. Yes. Guess just spend our money. I mean, we went down in-ray damage on a lot of stuff. That alone is... Yeah, that's fine. We have just a little bit of money left over. God dang it. Every time we get into a combat encounter, that's why we're dying half the time so fast. This music's pretty good. I've underappreciated it. There, in-ray damage. Let's go.
On account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet.
Oh, it's a prison planet.
I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans.
Okay, so there is going to be a last one.
some
Get that ass
concerns.
appreciated. Oh, is it going to be a cinematic? I'm glad for that, actually.
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison.
Tapioca.
Riddling board
Ioka.
stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract
That's right, baby, the
scientist,
boss.
You will need
The
to
boss.
infiltrate the labyrinth.
Why?
But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
The course of action. We can't abandon Phineas. Ellie is totally just like a 3D asset. They all are. Just plucked into chairs. They all look so stiff here. The robot looks the most lifelike. This just looks like they're loaded up so a dev could like work on their clothes and stuff. We have to free them. What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Let me put it this way. The labyrinth ain't got walls to keep prisoners in. It's got walls to keep the rest of the planet out.
You're not in here with me.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just
I'm not in here with you.
speculation.
You're in here with me.
The armed surveillance protocols
Get
on
that
a
right.
maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Your final affairs, unfinished business. Okay, so yes. Rue, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard.
She loves it.
And I mean that as a compliment.
Thanks.
You didn't hire me to think. And I
God
ain't about to start
Damn
now.
right.
You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
Hey, your last boss
I
worked
think
out
it's
well.
insane,
That blind loyalty.
But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right
That's
about
right.
now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say
Why you
I'm
always sound
scared
scared
out
and
of my
nervous?
wits.
Been through so much
But I
shit
couldn't
now.
live with myself if we didn't do something.
Get some confidence.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. Let our units
His
do
answer is
that.
the best.
The entire plan
And
is
Vicar,
a terrible idea,
I forget what Vicar's
but I
epiphany
admire
was.
your
That was the
bravado,
last quest we
Captain,
did before
which leads me
another
to
break on this
illogically
game.
believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in. We'll go eventually. We'd better prepare. Strap
If we
in.
don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
I have an overwhelming eagerness to be
count on
done
us,
with the
Captain.
Outer Worlds for the
We're
time
crew.
being.
For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison.
Sam's back.
Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command.
You're the
not
first to die.
recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Well, that was good. Glad we all had this talk. I'm now gonna go steal stuff in your room in case I can make a few more dollars before this thing's all over with. There we go. A little bit of drugs. Good. Okay, anybody else got things we can steal? Heavy ammo. Looks good. It's your food rations. Glad we could steal that from you. Yep. Want to sleep? No, I just want to rob my crewmates blind. Maybe my mates. They are our crew stream. Potent, earthy, one whiff of this and wrap it on with tear through. Oh, this must be Nyoka's room here. Oh, Vicar's just got a bunch of superstitious relics. That damn you, Vicar! Damn you! Any more messages on the computer? We're about to leave. Nope. It's too bad the DLC's not on Game Pass. Wow, we filled this room out. Too bad we didn't get the happy ending on the Iconoclast. That's the one quest, if I could go back and redo it. If we could just go back and redo it, if I had a save point. But it is what it is. We're going to Tartarus. Tartarus, named after its hellish atmosphere. Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security penal complex known as the Labyrinth. You're about to assault the Labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. So this will be the save. There. That way. It's all out of the way. And now we'll have this save specifically for DLC. So again, like climbing the ladders with a button press, feels like a relic. I mean, that's Fallout 3 style. I gotta keep my save.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth.
But that's fine. I mean,
Please be
I still
advised that
prefer
the punishment
games.
for trespassing
And I think
is
generally
execution.
it's been the thing
Please
for a
be
long
advised
time
that
for a
electrical
good
storms
reason.
on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Okay. Anything about Tartarus?
Resident count is
That
as
the game
follows.
continues after you beat it.
3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows. 1,684. Resident escapes
I
are as
mean,
follows.
what's the difference between the
0.
prison planets
The
and the
Imperium
main
can be
planets
chilly.
outside of
Take a
Monarch?
scarf with
Really?
you,
In
Captain.
Byzantium?
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. In the event that you do not return,
Well, Byzantium's a town, but... Huh. Well, at least she looks a little bit sad for once. I know she liked Hawthorne, but Hawthorne really was an idiot. The game continues after you beat it. Then you get to interact with the world again. It's like one of the more interesting aspects, like in Elder Scrolls. You're the savior. Oh. Who is it? Who is it? By I'll just say Balmora, but it's not Balmora. Who does the fan pray to? It's either way, by Balmora, it's the champion of the arena. I would ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. Why would I? Oh, so somebody else doesn't become captain.
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
You have always loved the Cantina bar. What the hell is with you people and landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200
Oh, damn, there's a
bits.
PC joke in here.
You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Hey, how do you know you're a real officer of that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking
Sweet, we
Authority
just got an
signing
ID.
off.
Appreciate it.
Hang on.
I guess we have a docking
Another
ID.
ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Let's kick ass and take names, change the weather.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay, Master Chief. It's the anti-Master Chief. Don't wake me when you need me. Just let me sleep. I'm tired as Snorlax. These aren't my favorite two. My favorite two throughout this entire thing have been Nyoka. I think she's been the character. I get her personality the most. And sure as fuck ain't Vic or Sam. Sam that we used once just because of the one sex scene we got between him and Ada. Oh, what's down here? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Okay, this is the save we want to run off of now. That save there at the top is the, hey, we want to do DLCs. We're hunting Wabbit. Like, why can't we just walk into that? Is it still alive or is it doing a death animation? Dude, these sprats are super tough. I want it to be quiet because we're hunting Wabbit. Shh. Oh, back up again. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I was gonna break it down because of our weight, but our weight's super good, and it was just a circle. Oh damn! I was really hoping like, oh, we found a secret path early. We're gonna sneak around everything.
Captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
We're not gonna have to worry about a thing.
Will never own
Oh, we
Groundbreaker.
have helpers.
Not while I breathe. Push on, Vargas. Nice one.
Just like Resident Evil when you help the dog in the beginning. Oh. Our sniper build is ass. This doesn't matter. They gave us like some crazy assault rifle, and we're just gonna blast through things, I think. First, we gotta loot. Yeah, this thing is just so strong. Don't worry, if you didn't make a build throughout this playthrough, at the end, they just give you a really good gun. I'll just fight. Since this is it, I'll just fight. By which I mean loot. He says Ellie like she's dead forever. You've seen her resurrect, including yourself from the dead, so many times. You've got the cruciform on your chest. How many Groundbreaker guys have died? What's the point of having the disguise here? Oh, it's in-ray damage. Keeps poking at us. Oh, this guy got literally turned into ash. Ardit. Ardit a named NPC? Oh, no. Ardit must just be like a synonym for soldier. I know I said we wouldn't loot, but they're like putting so much stuff here. Does the game continue at all after this? A list of passwords is something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. The rest have been scratched out. Today's password from the columns is 1 Akanda.
Sure never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
They say
Welcome to
nobody's
it.
ever broken out of the labyrinth.
I'm pretty sure we're using these guys because they give us the perks we want, right? 10 medical, yes. And that's for better heals. And this guy gives damage to like... Oh, persuade. Oh, I guess we needed the damage. Wonder who that was. Maybe that was Sam. It was Sam. I thought Vicar was hacked because that's why he went to jail. Yeah. One of them gave us plus combat, but can't remember. These guys got some perk points, don't they? They've got 1. Down to compact to heal back some health, keep fighting. I mean, that feels like the same. When this companion takes damage against some armor, or whatever, just come back from the dead. Never did get their cooldown. See, that's yet another thing we never messed with. There's still a lot of game here. We never played with character abilities.
Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
At the same time, we really haven't had to. The fighting's fairly chaotic, and we have enough damage to just rip right through things. There's a lot of options. You could be a lone gunslinger. I think there's still plenty of options as far as builds are concerned, storytelling in this game.
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Let's go this way. That's the way we went first. Screw it.
Authorized personnel.
Yes, that's right. just take this stuff in front of you, because after all, we are authorized personnel. Even though you somehow didn't hear the massive firefight to open this whole thing up. So they have a planet and they just let it be prison, like one entire planet for 3,000 people. I guess it is super uninhabitable, though, isn't it? Uninhabitable. Hey, is this better than what we've been using? That's the MK2. I'll be damned, it is. It's the first time we've seen an MK2. The problem is we tinkered this one so high. Wow, even with how much we tinkered it. What? I could have swore we tinkered that even higher. No mod? Man, we put a lot of money into that thing. We actually poured all of our money into that. Lockpick set. Break into this door.
Keep us out.
Better save. Oh, that doesn't ruin the disguise. So you can slowly pick off people. Oh. It's gonna get kind of annoying to keep switching back and forth, but it'll be fine.
You got nimble fingers.
Damn right, baby. Helmet and raid damage, good. They're giving us a lot of loot in this area. If this is really like it, the game doesn't continue afterwards and you can't do DLCs. I don't understand the point of, like, they specifically have put this little area in here to loot. And if you get to this point of the game and you're hard up for small things like ammo, then how? How in the world? What was the skip that allowed this game to be beat in like 15 minutes? Because this is a whole nother planet. I just figured people would jump into Byzantium and kill the board. But the game ends here. Oh, that was it. Oh, okay, so you really have to stealth it. It's tricky. I assume that means their backs are turned. This is gonna be so many people to kill. How did you get over here? Retreat! Strategic retreat! Hold on, there's a banana and some stuff here. Very important. I want to push back. Alright, as soon as we get a full charge, I'm going to of time dilation. What is doing this? We can do it. I mean, that's an okay place to hold out, but where are we getting shot from? When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. But I thought you were, like, paying these people, right? They get paid because you dock their pay. I mean, they're technically servants, but I'm just surprised they're using that word. Oh, I 100% should have saved it.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Whoa, nothing. Oh.
No dissidents found.
Guess I'm getting paranoid.
they go.
Okay, so you keep your disguise if you one-hit kill.
On your feet.
I'm actually gonna reload. We need a clean hit there, then we need to loot, and then we need to save and be ready to... We don't even have to kill our way through this. We can. But it might be simpler to not do that. Because we're already at the level cap, and we're already geared out.
Nice and easy.
Huh? Are you new here?
He
I didn't
found
think
us
you were-
that time? So actually, okay, we didn't kill him in one hit, but we killed him fast enough that they didn't care. It's weird that he caught us that time. Keep putting on the wrong helmet. This thing and this. Okay. Let's loot this out, and then I think we'll try to sneak. We could shoot our way through. I don't believe we'd have a difficult time fighting through that encounter. Maybe a couple reloads, but that'd be it. And we'll save. Hopefully not save over our emergency checkpoint. Get rid of some of this stuff. That one thing. Just walk past. Save again so we don't have to repeat that. That's the main reason we were saving all the time. It's just like tiny things that we had to keep doing over and over and over again. Mostly that robot flying back behind us is the thing that really got us. It's weird that we're still in a disguise, though. It says it fails, or it times out, and then they question you. What's making them suddenly notice that our clothes haven't changed? Hey, vending machine. If we had more money... If we had more money... This will be cheap. And we'll get... And then it will become dreadfully expensive. In fact, it's already there. Not even gonna do that. I don't think we have any mods on us. Oh, we do. I mean, it doesn't really spread anyway, so that's a good one for a shotgun, but... Outside of that... I don't see the point. There's tons of vending machines here. Plasma, fire rate, maybe. Maybe, you could make like a DRM, a battle rifle. Oops. Oh, ranged weapon skills. We don't have armor. Oh, here we go. Fun times barrel. It's 1,000 bits. We have so many of those back in the ship. Oh, damn, another. We already have one of those on there. Also, they don't let you do fun mods because you can't stack them. Like, you can do one damage mod, you can do one magazine mod, you can do one... Instead of doing, like, 3 damage mods, sometimes the game's performance in this last part is just elapsed. Spray and sway, in-ray damage. All of the vending machines are here. All the different corporations. Why is that? What is the game trying to tell us here? What's the game trying to tell us here? transition to the pit.